regional aircraft, status information with me now, current altimeter 3025.
What approach are you going to do into, are you going to do the RNAV Zulu 3-4 left?
Yep.
There you go. By what?
Midas. Initial approach fix RP Zulu 3-4 left.
Copy. Give me just a couple minutes, Pat, and I'll be ready to roll.
So, is Duncan here?
I saw that he was on in the Thursday night flight server, but he was muted, so he might just be observing. I don't know that he is flying.
Okay. And you want to wait around for Tony?
What did he say? I think he was planning on the 7:30, so 30 or 45 after. If you want to text him, go for it.
I'll shoot a text.
Yep.
I'm ready to call for a taxi in a couple minutes, but I'm going to call him and pick Tony.
Okay. Well, so in Denver, it depends on which way you go, east or west. So the ramp control is actually a different entity from the FAA. I used to do ramp control. And so when you're ready for push, we can tell you tail east, tail west. Expect 2.5 once we get your standard instrument departure. So the Changi, the Zimmer 3 Changi, then they would look up on their screen. Zimmers are all going west. Yeah.
I think it might be Duncan.
Duncan, you on?
Okay, so just got the mountain on 20 minutes push and I'll pick up.
All right.
So I'm gonna call.
Cool. Duncan, I can barely hear you. Not a problem. We're going to Eugene. Well, so we had a member of our armed services killed up in Wyoming about a month ago, just north of Denver, and I actually had to handle bringing the family, the hearse, and the body, and get them on the airplane and get the airplane out, and all the military escort.
American 1 over at Alpha 49, ready to taxi to the active on the Zimmer 3 Chingy transition with Victor. American 1, Denver Brown, good evening. Pushing start approved, straight back first line, by straight back. Straight back first line, we'll let you know on taxi American 1.
There you go. An American just recently moved to the C concourse again. Yep. Yeah, I want to say probably within the last 45 days. Yep. That's good. Perfect. Thanks, Duncan. Enjoy the flight. And I will also request push and start. Yeah. Denver ground, Southwest 204, Charlie 31 with information whiskey ready for push and start for the Zimmer departure.
Southwest
Southwest 204 Denver ground. Thank you for whiskey push and start cruise straight back, stop first line, advise and ready to taxi.
Straight back will advise Southwest 204.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start, tail straight out. Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off.
Now, do you have the Payware Denver
Brakes
Airport?
released.
Okay.
Brakes released. Here we go.
Ah. Yeah.
So did America move out of the Alpha gate?
They did. So we just got done building out all their offices on the C concourse, and it's really nice. They used to be on the north side of the C concourse, so gate 39, 37, 35, 33, and they didn't have 31. Now they have 30 through 38, so 30, 32, 34, 36, and 38. Primarily in and out of 34, 36, 38.
Brakes set.
Yeah.
Alright, steering pin is disconnected. Watch for the slip release from guidance on your left. Have a good flight.
Yeah, no, I mean, Pat, I will tell you, if you ever find yourself flying through Denver, let me know. I'll get you out on the airfield. I'll show you all this stuff. Copy. And Denver ground, Southwest 204, ready taxi 7 whiskey.
Southwest 204, runway 25, taxi by Charlie November Golf.
Golf Charlie November 25, Southwest 204. Here we go.
Southwest Charlie November Golf.
Charlie November Golf, runway 25, Shadow, or Southwest 204.
Background American 1 pushes back to the Alpha November purple line, ready to taxi to the active with whiskey. We'll be following Southwest.
American 1 Roger. Runway 25, taxi by Alpha November Golf. Hold short of Golf, awaiting Southwest 7.
And we'll go 25 Alpha November, hold Golf for the Southwest plane, and we'll follow for American 1.
Okay. So when you make the left turn onto Golf, you'll see a building on your left, and then that's fire station number 1, and then building just a little, and then the building just a little further south, that's my ops. So if you're on Alpha November, you're actually looking at well, that's actually the glycol recovery plant, the one that's directly ahead at your 12 o'clock. So probably at your 9 o'clock, you'll see a building right there on the corner. Let me see, I don't see you just yet. No, I'm actually in under the glasses. Yep. Yep. And then just the that's the back side, and on the west side we should have 6 doors, and then just to the south of that is my office. I see you over there. Copy. Do I need to tell ground I'm waiting for numbers? Do I need to tell ground I'm waiting for numbers? Weight and balance.
American 1, that's Southwest 738, just past Alpha November on Golf. Holding short is not required. You may continue taxi at Alpha November Golf.
Alpha November Golf, we get eyes on Southwest. Thank you. American 1.
Are you flying the TWA plane? Yeah, but the it's the American TWA retro plane. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. So if you look where I'm at, on the left is the fire station 1, and then you'll see like some carports just past it, and that's my office right there. we would get. Oh yeah, we have like 5 people on staff for environmental issues. Yep. But we're pretty good. We recover about 99% of all our glycol. Yep.
Southwest 204, no further ATC.
Southwest 204 switching to 2.8. Appreciate the help. Nice work. Yep. I'll let him know. And ground Southwest 204.
Southwest 204, Denver ground.
Myself, American One, are waiting for another aircraft to join us. We'll just be loitering down here short of Bravo. If you need us to get out of the way, we'll still monitor you.
Southwest 204, for the time being, while you wait for the aircraft, you can command on my 3 site.
Hey, firm, I'll stay on 121.85.
Thanks, man. When you're ready to go, I'll hand you off to Unitcom. Let me know.
Perfect, appreciate it.
Ground American One's going to be waiting down here at 25 with Southwest, monitoring your frequency for a few minutes. Would that be okay?
American One, sure thing. When you get to the whole short, continue monitoring ground until you and Southwest are ready to go.
Copy that, American One.
Park brake set.
Denver ground, Frontier 934.
Frontier Plane 934, Denver ground.
Yes, sir. I have information with the battery PDC. However, altimeter is blank. Confirming 3025.
Frontier Flight 934, a firm altimeter is 3025.
Thank you much.
No. Yeah. Frontier just... Yeah. Yep. All 6 of our, 5 of our runways are 12,000 feet long, 150 feet wide. The 4th one is 16,000 feet long, 200 feet wide. And that'll be 3-4 left, 1-6 right. Yeah, and it was back when we had 747s, but now those 78s and the A350s, they don't need it. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's fun watching them come in and take off, both them and the 787s. And have you had a chance to see the A350 1K, the 10,000 or the 1,000? It is. If you see it and it has its gear down and you know it's an A350, it'll have triple bogies just like a 777. So it'll have six main gear per side. Okay. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'll have to go in and check the X-plane scenery, because even the... Well, and that's the thing, that glycol plant you saw, you really can't see that building unless you're all the way out on Foxtrot looking westbound, because it's so far down in there. Yep. Yeah. How long of a flight? Probably about an hour. Yep. And I think I've.
American 1, Denver ground.
American 1.
American 1, quick question. So I'm just trying to confirm, you and the Southwest are doing the route flight, correct?
Affirmative. We're waiting for another pilot to show up. He doesn't look like he's here yet, but we might be taking off in just a few minutes.
Yeah, roger that. Because I was just looking at your route, and you and the Southwest are different routes. Is it okay that I refile you to share the same route?
If you could just leave me what I had, it'd be fine. We're going to the same destination. It'll be okay.
Okay, roger that.
I did.
I mean, yeah, your route's fine. I just looked in and want to know if you guys wanted to share the same route or not.
Oh no, it's okay. We'll be able to share the enjoyment. No problem.
Roger.
Like Southwest says, we'll share the love.
Share the love.
No, I think I've said it on here. I think I really like flying up in like Norway and Sweden and Northern Europe. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. So you were saying you were looking at VR. Are you still thinking about that, or? Yep. 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 Yeah, and that's I really enjoy it, and I like it. I really love the full mock-up flight decks that like you and Mike have.
Denver ground, Frontier 934, ready for first
All right. But I also like changing up the aircraft.
Denver ground, verify your clocking mode C and you have information in it.
All right, you want to?
This is official time.
Yeah, verified on the mode C, and I do have information with you. I'm looking over the
He'll be Bison
PDC.
26.
I don't have a squawk code yet.
Frontier flight 934, clock 0021.
Copy 0021 934.
Yeah, Frontier flight 934, still showing you're now clocking mode C.
Yep, just putting that code in.
Yeah, I'm showing everything now. Push start up through, straight back, stop first one, advise ready to taxi.
Push straight back, stop at the first line. 934.
I'll let him know we're gonna bounce. Ground Southwest 204. We're done waiting. We'll go ahead and take the runway. Switch to 22.8 if you're okay with it.
Southwest 204 is fine. Radar service terminated. Change advisory frequency and we're getting a flight.
Switch to 22.8. Southwest 204. Thank you.
Affirmative, 22.8 for American 1, our buddy, be a Bison. Oh, he just popped in, Bison 26. Or, yeah, send him along as he gets ready.
So you guys departing now, or you want to wait for him?
It's up to you.
We'll go ahead and depart. Just send him along. We'll be here.
Okay, Roger. American 1 is radar service coming in 315. Sure, you have a good flight. American 1, radar service coming in 315.
122.8 for American.
Yep. All right, here we go. 40%. And Toga.
knots.
Ah.
V1 rotate. Positive rate of climb. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Or Nav Mugby.
Frontier 934 with the step.
Frontier flight 934, runway 8, taxiway Bravo Sierra Mike.
Copy, runway 8, Bravo Sierra Mike, 934.
And until you get over on the west side of town here, they'll try and keep you below 10,000 feet. Copy.
See, that recharge.
Oh. Oh. Is it a USB-C? One of their proprietary one? Always. Did you power it off and back on after the firmware? Yeah. Just makes it a little crazy. Yep. Yep. And I have not heard Tony either. Computer. Come on. Good. You'll be above it here in just a minute. Tony hasn't even joined us on Discord yet.
Frontier Flight 934, no further ATC is available. Radar starts to terminate, change the advisory frequency to the 3. Got a good flight.
Thank you. Thank you. Go.
Flight 26, Denver ground, good evening. PDC was at you better hurry.
Yep.
Your friends are worried about you. They left like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, no traffic.
Is your surface running now good? There you go. Well, that's I have an iPad, and it's probably one of the older iPads out there, so I literally have to keep it plugged in the whole time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's one. Look, do you already have a screen protector on your iPad Pro? So there's a company and they make one. It's called Paper-like. And so it's a matte finish, but if you ever choose to like use a pencil or something on it, it's just like writing on paper. But I like it because it's a matte finish. There aren't too many matte finishes out there for the iPad Pro. Yeah. Yeah. I think they just announced it. Why you bad-mouthing Pena Boulevard, bro?
Altitude all set wrong. I set it to 2.3, which was the default on the RNAV. Now I got to climb.
Friggin' chart out here.
Ground by 66, I'm ready to taxi to 25, or if you're feeling really great. Flight 188, which way are you facing? West 41. West 26, I'm facing west towards the United Center here. 6 Roger, runway 25, maximize Zulu 2, golf. 25, by Zulu, nice. Yeah, by 6, I apologize, great flying, you can't give you dated, because like Q5, I can give you a RNAV, notification, all the yells, I'm and they're important. Yeah, no big deal. I appreciate you just being here, thank you, sir.
Okay, so I gotta go Zulu.
Right turn on Zulu, left turn on Golf. That'll get you all the way down to 25.
Okay, so just go west until I get to Golf all the way down.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. There we go. Let's put the kickers to it. I don't know what that's about. Let's see what that's about. Nope. Put that up. Oh, because alright, there we go. Fixing.
So almost at flight level 340.
Richard. Bumpy.
Hear me.
How is everybody? Good.
I'm doing great.
Good. Good.
I think. I don't know.
Sorry for being late. My mom. We're not gonna be in
What's
town
all-
tomorrow, so my mom's had to be there. I had to take care of my mom, so
It's all good, man.
sorry.
We get into the runway and we hung out down there and smoked a couple of doobies. We're fine.
Nice. And you're flying Northwest Airlines this evening instead of American, is that correct? That's...
My sister-in-law has got a problem with her back or her leg or something, and all her girlfriends that live around here said, "Oh, have a couple of gummies, you'll feel better." Everybody, all her girlfriends eat the friggin' gummies. It's drugs, lady. Of course, it's gonna make you feel better. Not gonna solve your problem, but you won't remember it.
Didn't know you were open to that, but yeah. Cool.
I'm not, but around here, everybody else, it's a constant dope haven, or everybody popping gummies. You don't know who's straight and who's not around here. And you'd be surprised how many people think that eating gummies is okay in driving. They really think, oh, it's okay. It's like, it's drugs, man. You're inebriated to some level. You don't realize it. It's, that's the whole point of driving sober, so you don't kill somebody.
Right.
Or yourself, at worst, at least. Anyway, different story. I'm just getting up to Cheney now. No, Hayden. I'm getting to the VOR at Hayden.
Over Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
Let's see. Craig should be. That's between Steamboat and Craig. Yep.
Man. After I get done taxiing down here to Lodo, I'll be ready to go. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I spawned up there thinking I'd be at 8 and instead of the normal Charlie, so
Yeah, we caught that.
sorry. Yeah, I saw it and threw it in, so let's see, what am I ready to do? I can do a lot of this while I'm driving here.
Hopefully you haven't been eating gummies.
No gummies. No gummies. It's a lot harder. It's like a Silopram and Memantine. Like, it's hardcore stuff. Like, screw the gummies. I'm gonna do it.
You're
Let's
gonna be
do
out
it.
in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, just bulk. Let's see, train over here. Little early lights, camera action. Man, I'm flashing those lights all the way down. That was a little early. Like, here we go. 992 TARA.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it again, and have a great one. We'll see you next time. See you next time. Just be advised, press down alone and coming on the other side. Roger that. No 86 is rocket ship.
And,
What? You're in the
Tyson
dark star?
on delay.
Right.
Denver traffic 526, passing position runway 25, Denver traffic.
You said that on ground.
526,
Oh,
Denver
yeah.
down, you bet. Happens with us, so that's fine.
That's funny. I'll slow down.
Too many gummies.
Yeah. 22. What is it? 122.8.
8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever read the sugar-free Albanese gummy bear reviews on Amazon?
No. Nope. Missed that one.
It's worth a read. It's all about the laxative effects of those gummy bears.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good humor. It's definitely potty humor, but it's good humor.
Lovely.
Nothing wrong with that. 2.5 is really long, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know why that does that.
12,000 feet.
Yeah, 12,000. Plenty of time. Here we go. 80. See if we can.
Okay, we got a Morse code quiz. What's the code for M?
Out. I don't know.
Dash dash.
V1 rotate.
Dash.
I put my VOR. Well, yeah, dash dash for M. I put the VORs in all the time, so I listen to the. I tune in the identifier, so when I get close to it, I pick it up.
Yep.
So I always try to, and I remember M because it's got the 2 posts on the outside of the M, 2 dashes.
Ah, that's a good one.
That is good.
Dash dash.
That's up. That's up. That's clean. That's clean. Reset. Can I go any place direct? That might be more exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty much a straight line. There's really no shortcuts.
Yeah, once I get done with this movie, I can't see in the. Yep. Okay. But I can stay at like 6,000 feet and build up a ton of speed and then just pull up, right? I mean, that's that.
Yeah, you only got 20, 30 miles to get above 10.
10,000, yeah.
Yeah, then you'd be talking to mountains.
This is like right over Broomfield or North Glen or whatever out here. Something close to that.
Yep. Rocky Mountain Metro Airport's the one off your nose.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
That's Jeffco.
Gotcha. Nice. Well, I'm glad to be flying with you guys. Thank you so much for
great.
being patient. It's wonderful. So it's
all
great.
good. Did you update your ARAC?
Yep, did. Roger. I did. That actually was what took so long. For some reason, the manager wouldn't load, and so I almost flipped back and reinstalled, but I finally got it. So, but I probably would have been about 15 minutes earlier if I didn't have that ARAC, whatever. But yeah, it's all good.
Will it let you fly with the old one?
I think so. It just says that it's wrong.
Just out of date.
Mm-hmm. Just out of date.
Yeah.
Yep. But when I'm flying with a couple of pros like you guys, the last thing I want to be is out of date. So.
So I got I fly on YouTube, right? And so I get comments all the time. So I get a comment the other day. Guy says, You're obliged to blow the glide slope and blah, 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 and this and that, and I would have done this and I would have done that. And sometimes it's better not to engage people because
Yeah.
it turns into an argument. I just said, oh, thanks for watching. I know I was below the glide slope.
Yeah.
That's all that's important. I would have done this and I would have done that. And said, I guess I'm taking you off the Christmas list. Your chances of getting my sim have just gone to shit.
Yeah. Those people, like, and now that you've kind of gotten more followers, like, they come out of I feel like they come out of the woodwork and, like, I mean, it's not a game. Like, I get it, like, when you say, like, it's not a game, it's simulator, but, like, relax, dude. He did not have 166 people in the back of the plane. Like, just relax, man. Like, just enjoy it. That's so crazy.
And my buddy Jim and Mike, I make them moderators, so they can go in there and they can shut anybody down I want, that they feel that's bothering me. They're sort of like the air marshals back in the plane. Don't sort of like, don't let them pull out their guns, man. They'll get you off the plane while we're still at 30,000 if you get a line.
I'm kind of surprised Mike just doesn't shut him down all the time. He just seems so salty to me. Mike just seems so salty.
Mike was a sergeant in the New York Police Department.
No, I didn't know that.
No. Let me tell you Mike's story. Mike was a sergeant. He was actually working for the New York Transit Department as a sergeant, right? Police Department.
Okay.
And he was on duty in southern part of New York City when the tower came down.
Whoa.
And he was there when it came down. And it wasn't good. He eventually had to get medically retired because of asbestos poisoning. And you see pictures of him, he was a big guy.
Yeah.
And he's really a kind of guy now because of asbestos poisoning. So he got medically retired, and took his money from 9/11. And I don't care how much they gave him, it wasn't enough.
Right.
Took his money and said, I'm out of here, and took him and his wife and moved down to Boca Raton, Florida, and bought 2 houses next door to each other, rents one out, and said, I want a sim, and had Flight Deck Solutions deliver him a full sim. And when they found out that he was a medically retired police sergeant from New York City, they treated him quite well. Flight Deck Solutions did.
Nice.
I mean, they didn't give him nothing for free, but they treated him well.
Yeah.
So that's Mike's story, and he's on oxygen now. He's
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is that why he's, like he says, his voice hurts, or he's got the oxygen deal on?
Yeah, he's on oxygen. Yeah, he's got asbestos poison in his lungs.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, so Mike is he grew up in Brooklyn. He's a city boy, and he's pretty. You talking to me?
Yeah.
Mike has a bad habit of sometimes getting a little too New Yorky on. He's been kicked out of VATSIM, not VATSIM, but what is it?
Iveo.
No, not VATSIM. What's VATSIM.org? No, explain.org, the forum.
Oh.
He's been kicked out of that and had to change his name for getting a little too salty with people. So I met Mike when he was getting his sim delivered, but from Flight Deck Solutions, sent everything in boxes to him, and then Steve Koss came down and assembled all in a week, right? And I didn't know Mike then. So Steve Koss is down there and calls me up and says, we got a problem. One of the seats Mike had bought, he had bought used seats, real ones, right? And one of the seats that one of the seats Mike had bought was missing the tracks, the rollers for the tracks that fit on the rails. And I just happened to have a spare set, and Steve knew it.
Oh.
And it's something that nobody would ever have. You know, it's something you don't have laying around. The metal L brackets and the rollers for the bottom of a Boeing seat. You know, not too many of those floating around. I just happened to have an extra set because when I bought my seats, it was an extra set in the bag. And I told Steve that. I said, what are these for? He says, oh, you got an extra set. Anyway, I send them to Mike overnight, free of charge, no charge. And, you know, that's how our friendship began. You know.
That's cool. That's neat. That's nice of you, and it was neat that it worked out that way.
You know, we're in the same community, and he needed them, and I figure, you know, things come back to you in spades sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's neat. So have you guys ever physically met, or?
Oh,
just...
yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was, so we talked a lot, and I was on P3D, so was he, and we both were trying. He wanted to go on the X-plane really bad. He screwed around with it and screwed around with it and screwed around with it, and finally he got my buddy Duncan and ran it. Mike put a bounty out on the internet saying anybody can get flight deck solutions hardware working with X-plane. With X-plane, you know, he'd pay him $250 or some bounty, right? And Duncan saw that and said, well, I've already done it for open cockpits. And he went and looked at the scripting from Flight Deck Solutions and said, oh, there's no problem. So Duncan got the scripting working for X-plane for Mike's hardware, and Mike was flying it. And I was a little leery of switching over from P3D in Sim Avionics, which I had on my plane. And so I went to Expo in Orlando when it was in Orlando, and I met Mike there. And after Expo that Sunday afternoon, I flew into Orlando. I drove with him and his wife back to Boca Raton, and I stayed at in his second house next door for a couple of days, and we flew his sim. And he in X-plane, and I absolutely thought it was, well, at that time I didn't have a shell, and we flew his and X-plane in a shell. Well, when I got home, I threw my book away for P3D, deleted it off my hard drive, put X-plane on, Mike helped me with the software that Duncan was making, ordered my shell, and so every time.
So is that how? So that's also the origin story of ZHSI, correct?
So what happened with ZHSI? A guy by the name of Andres Els originally made ZHSI.
Oh, okay.
And it was free, and he had put it on xplane.org, and anybody could use it. And some guy up in the Northwest was on YouTube and showing his flight deck, his hardware, and you know, wow, this really works great. And I'm using this program, and you know, for a small fee, I'll share it with you. And it was ZHSI. So he was selling what was given away free on xplane.org by Andres Els, right? Well, Andres got really pissed and just yanked it off the internet from the org. So nobody could use it. Luckily, Mike had a copy of it, and that's the only way I got to use it. And about, sometime after that, I don't know if it's a half a year or so, Duncan in New Zealand got in contact with Andres and said, if you let me, I will maintain your ZHSI and update it and make sure it stays free. And so today, the original ZHSI by Andres Els is maintained by Pikatanga Duncan and updated by him.
Huh. Wow. That's cool. So what does Duncan do in real life? Is he a programmer?
Yeah, well, he is a programmer, yes.
Okay.
And he's worked, I think he's done some work in banks and stuff like that, programming. I don't ask him what he does for a living. If he works from home, but I've never asked. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't, anyway, it's never come up.
Gotcha. I
know he doesn't work outside the house on a full-time job, and I don't know if he needs to. I don't know what the story is.
Yeah.
But.
Gotcha.
But me and Duncan talk on almost a daily basis. I haven't talked to him in 2 days, but we talk daily on Discord.
That's good. I often wonder what Southwestern Bell or the Bell, Pacific Bell, would think if they go back 50 years and say, we can have international calls for free on the computer base. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
probably knew, but they were like, we're going to lose so much money. Like,
And not only calls, video.
Yeah, video, right. Yeah.
You know, video calls, it's absolutely free. Why pay money for anything now having to do with communications? It's, you know, you can do it on your phone. For
Yep.
God's sake. So, it's, have to find some other way to generate income.
Yeah. Simply crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Craig, are you there? Hello, Craig? Craig? He may have stepped away.
I don't see him here. Is he here? Yeah, he's here. But I don't, you know.
Yeah, he's here. Wonder if he just stepped away. I was going to ask him to tell us a little bit of the story about the flight today, but
Yeah. So next week we get a chance. Let's see if we can do a American Airlines flight.
yeah.
Did you download the Smart Cars app?
Not yet, but I will.
You'll have to
before.
install that. Are you flying Microsoft 2020 or X-Plane?
I'm flying 2020 now, but I can do either one. So whatever's
So
easier.
it doesn't make any difference. If you use the X-Plane, you're going to need XUIPC for ACARS.
Okay.
And
Which I
I'm pretty
have.
sure you'll need FUIPC for 2020 for the ACARS to work.
I have both of those. They're running now. So
And your login should be the same as it is for, like right now you're using Tulsa 1000, right?
actually, it's just the number. It's just 1,000, I think.
Yeah. But when you file on VATSIM, it'd be Tulsa, TUL,
Okay.
Tulsa 1000.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, it'd be American 1000.
AAL.
Yeah, AAL 1000. But you're in the Tulsa hub, which is the training hub.
Right.
So once you do your one flight, we assign you to a American Airlines hub, and you know all the American hubs, right?
Yeah, I think I chose Dallas for my first choice afterwards or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
and I can make that happen. Yeah, don't worry.
pull,
definitely.
pull some strings.
So yeah, you have connections. But more importantly, we'll have to look and see what call sign you want at Dallas. Let me look. Hold on, let me look and see what's available.
I'm old.
Now, hold on a second. Call signs, and you have to fly with that call sign all the time, unless you're flying a One World, and then you use like BAW in that call sign or whatever the One World.
AAL or whatever.
Yeah, and then that call sign. So right now we've got. Hold on a second. Why isn't this working? Something screwy here. Let me relog back in.
Yeah, when.
Oh, and our website. Have you been able to get in? You've been able to log on the website, obviously.
Yeah, I've logged in.
Yeah,
I haven't done
yeah.
anything since our texts today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say for Dallas presently. See DFW. Yeah, you can get in Dallas, no problem. That's a 100 number, so you can have any number between 100 and 199.
Any
Yeah.
number? No one else has. Is no one else in the hub with me?
Well,
Sure.
no. There's 100s being used, 103, 104, 105, 106, 110, 112, 125, 132, and 144.
Well, I'll
But-
take one. I'll take 126. Eight.
One-
um,
You
that's
can take
easy.
one. Yeah, you can take 126. Once remind me, and once you do your one flight in the Tulsa hub, then I'll assign you to Dallas and make you American 126.
I'll take it. That's great. Yeah, and then
That's what happens when you know somebody.
That's good stuff. That's yeah. So Monday when you and I'm because of the time difference, I'm not being funny, but so when you get up and have your walk and your nap and your coffee or whatever, and you're ready to fire up, just give me 45 minutes notice so I can fire everything up and
We
Big
can
difference
do a
in
flight
miles.
maybe from Tulsa to Dallas.
Yeah, the shortest flight ever. Yes, that 42-minute flight would be fantastic. So,
Well, even Tulsa to Oklahoma City, I think would be shorter.
yeah, that's just me. I'm not sure they do that, but yes, that's.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to do American. You can do any flight you want.
Oh,
You
you don't
don't-
have to do any of the routes?
You
or
do
anything? Oh, I
no,
thought you did.
absolutely
Oh.
not. No,
Oh,
you
okay.
can fly any flight you want as a charter flight. Now you can go into the web. You can go into the bookings and see what flights are available from where to where, right?
Okay.
And pick those. Otherwise, you just book if you book a flight, it has to be as your American Airlines 126. Okay. If it's going to be One World, it has to be a scheduled flight.
Okay.
But if you're flying a booked flight, you can fly from anywhere to anywhere, any length. You don't have to fly your hub. You can fly anywhere you want.
Okay. Yeah, that's much more enjoyable, honestly. That's
Oh
great.
yeah. We have no restrictions on where you can fly to. The only thing that you have to do is fly as your call sign. And if you want to fly a scheduled flight, you can see what's scheduled. You can put in like departure and hit search, or arrival and hit search, or type of plane and hit search, and whatever in our database will pop up.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. That'd be good. No,
So we can fly Tulsa to DFW on Monday morning.
Okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
that'd be great. Super excited about that.
That'd be about let's see, about 11 o'clock your time, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hold it. My wife's not going to be here. She's going out of town tomorrow for 4 days, so it'll be just me and the doggy. So yeah, 9-ish, 9:30 my time,
That's fine.
10 o'clock. So before noon on your time.
I'll kind of have everything ready around that time, and if it's
And we don't have to do it if something happens. I'm in no, Now on Monday evening we have a group flight, and you can see that on the website. Our Monday evening group flight this week is a time on target 0130 Zulu, which is 6:30 Pacific. Is anywhere to London City.
Oh,
Echo Golf Lima Charlie, from anywhere. As long as you arrive at 0130 Zulu.
and are you gonna have people fly in 747s into London City? Is that? I mean, is that how that works? You don't care?
If they want to. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
London City is interesting because the last 3 miles, the descent is 5%. It's extremely steep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
kind of interesting. It's a crash airport.
Yeah.
But we have what's called our freight flight month. October's our freight flight. So we did Innsbruck last Monday. Then we do London City. Then I think the Monday after that we go to. And you can see this in Discord. In our Discord,
Okay.
under events. Then we go to. We fly to Nantucket, which can be a real tough landing off the coast of Cape Cod.
Okay.
And then the week after that, we go to Aspen, which is always tons of fun.
That's nice. Yeah.
And then Halloween, we do our annual freight flight into Tonkinton, to Gulpa,
Oh, yeah.
and that's a crash and burn usually. There's people crashing and going off the runway, and it's a hoot.
So it's basically like NASCAR. Like this whole
Yeah.
thing is just seeing
Oh yeah.
people die. Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah. The whole object here is to watch people crash and burn. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And we can't guarantee there'll be ATC or not, which even makes it more interesting when you have people telling you how to crash. So it's
funny.
all for fun, and we're always in Discord when we're flying, so we're always giving each other shit.
Sure. That's the best way.
It's all for fun.
Love it. Yeah, no, I'm excited. That'd be fun. I like flying like this. I love flying like this, don't get me wrong. I haven't flown in a VA in probably 10 years just because it was so regimented, so I'm kind of interested
Yep.
to see how.
Yeah, we're not just 2 flights a month. Fly with your call sign. and your category, what category you're qualified for. And then Saturday mornings right now we have a schedule. I have a scheduled flight every Saturday morning. It's 1700 Zulu, 10 a.m. my time. We have a you pick it. So if you show up, you get to pick the next flight. So we're flying from where are we flying from? We're somewhere in South America. We'll probably be flying up to another place in South America, and whoever shows up gets to pick the next week's flight. And it's got to be less than 2 hours. So wherever we land, they get to pick another runway. Whoever shows up for the next for the next Saturday. You don't have to be there for the next Saturday, but you just get to pick it. So we do that. We've done capital flights. We've done we did a capitals flight where we went to every capital in the United States. Took a year, every Saturday morning to a different one, and that was a lot of fun. And we've done an invasion flight. We've flown to every capital of a country the United States has invaded. That took a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've gone to military fields, only military fields, all over the United States.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
There's lots of them.
Yeah, there are.
Whole bunch of them. We're about ready to have a around the world flight. It'll probably take a couple of months. So we'll fly every Monday. It'll be a time on target, a different place going around the world. And you don't have to go from the previous place, but you have to fly into the next place on the list. So most people have separate planes, so they don't, they'll land their plane at a specific airport, and then during the week they'll position their plane to fly into the next airport around the world, or fly from the original one. As long as you get to the next airport at 01:30 on the Monday night.
Oh.
So. And
Very
usually
cool.
we have somewhere between 10 and 15 guys show up. Somewhere in between that.
Neat. Well, I like your passion for sure. I mean, it's really cool. Especially with all the crap that I know can happen behind the scenes. So. You still have that
Yeah.
passion.
Oh yeah. I just do it because I enjoy flying, and if I can't have VATSIM, I don't see the point in flying make believe. The VATSIM makes the realism level, worth it.
Yeah. Totally agree. Way more immersive.
Yeah. I mean, some guys use global traffic and
traffic.
some other features, ATC, and there's a lot of neat stuff out there. But when somebody listens on ATC and they hear it, it becomes very realistic. Now, talking about that, do we have ATC in the Eugene? Let me see.
We don't.
We did earlier. They were on.
Yeah.
We do.
Oh, we do?
We don't. We absolutely do. Oh yeah. Seattle Center's on. 135.45.
There we go.
We will have ATC coming in.
I only show Los Angeles and Oakland Center.
I got Seattle on.
Hit
Okay.
refresh.
Well, I'm just looking in vPilot.
Oh yeah, you won't pick that up. I'm looking at VATSIM.
No, yeah.
Seattle Center is operating on a solo certification as of 9/26/23.
What's that mean?
What does that mean?
Your patience is greatly appreciated. Hopefully they passed.
Oh, it's like a newbie.
Yeah.
Solo certification. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This will give him an opportunity to.
Right now. Craig, since you're back, I saw your BRB after I asked Ray, but you have any things you'd like to say or explain or talk about the flight since we're making the flight tonight?
No, I mean I already kind of talked to Duncan, went over it. I think you're aware of it. It's just this was a human remains flight from Denver to Eugene. Yeah, like I was telling Pat, normally we don't get involved. We give DPD the duty, but they were busy with other flights, so we got to do it. My team just kicked some ass, so
That's cool. Was this the first time your team has done that?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
When I was in the Air Force, I spent 9 years in the Air Force in the 70s. When I was in the Air Force, you always had extra duties all the time. You know, and some of them conflicted with your job. They were just a whole bunch of things, extra things you had to do. And one way to get out of that was to be on the honor guard, burying people.
Yep.
So I signed up for the honor guard, and I was in South Carolina at the time when I joined it, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, at the Air Force Base. And we had to bury a lot of people, you know, any veteran. So I buried people out in cornfields, under oak trees. You know, we did the full honor guard thing with the guns and folding the flag and the bugle and everything. But it got us out of all the details. And we had to, you know, present the flag at events and stuff like that. But it got me out of every single detail. It's not that I didn't do something to earn that, but that was my experience to dealing with. Spent a lot of time in hot Baptist church, black Baptist church in South Carolina, in the middle of the summer.
Well, and that was so we had the family, we had, and then we had the Air Force guy, and for some reason Southwest just up and canceled his ticket from Denver to Eugene, and the pilot.
You mean the guy, the escort? The escort?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
You can't do that.
No, and that's so it was kind of interesting because the pilot had already saved 4 seats for the mom, the friend, the 2 friends, and then the escort. And so we went up. We had to go inside the concourse and hang out at the ticket counter. And the captain came out, and he was in the Air Force. He had a couple years of duty doing the notifications and escort. And
was this an officer? Usually, it's an officer that escorts, or a senior NCO.
Yep. And then the captain of the plane was like, "Yeah, you do whatever you have to do. We're not leaving without you." So,
yeah,
captain just sitting there, letting the ticket agents and
figure out who they're gonna bump.
Yeah, and I think eventually one of them ended up just putting him on their benefits for the day, and he got his ride out, and they took off, and done.
Cool. What's your speed? What are you guys flying at?
0.78.
I got 7.8, and what'd you say, Craig?
Mach 3. My hair's on fire.
Yeah. I sound like I'm doing like 0.83, and I looked at the thing, and I'm like, I'm just coming into Wyoming, and you guys crossed through Utah already, and I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm right abeam Salt Lake City right now.
I'm right behind you.
You guys are grouped. Yeah, I see.
I am, let's see, 15 miles behind you, but I'm more to the left. So we're on parallel tracks here.
Yeah.
I think you're headed Boise.
I am.
Yeah, I took a little different route.
Did you do that via a little nav map, or?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just went into the charts and looked at it.
Okay.
I just go into the charts, and if there's no airways, I'll just take VORs, and I just drew a straight line and picked the VORs and put them in.
There you go.
On Navigraph or ForeFlight. It's pretty easy to do. That's what I usually do. I'll look at the sim brief routing, and I'll go in, and I like to fly VORs. I just find it very easy to navigate unless there's airways.
Wow, I didn't realize that Dick Butkus died today. I didn't realize that.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, he played a little football too. But
Just a little.
Yeah. In all seriousness, since I am so far behind, when we get there, if you guys, want to jet, you don't have to wait for me.
Oh.
But I just want to make sure this flight did the flight. So.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Tony, how was your day?
Crazy. How was your day?
Crazy.
Was it?
It wasn't too bad.
How's Rachel doing? She okay?
She's good.
Yeah. Good.
How's your mama? What do you got planned tomorrow?
Cindy has a conference in Oklahoma City, and so I'm going with her, and then we're going to stay the night and hang out with the kids on Saturday down there and come back Saturday night. So since we're doing that, I basically left Amada at like 3:30 and went and got my mom's meds all set up, and then night is tough because her sundowners is really heavy, so I just got pinged from somebody.
So did I.
Salt Lake Center. Nice.
Oops, I think that was Seattle Center.
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. Oh, really? They never come on.
2275. All right, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
Salt Lake Center, plus 7632.
Salt Lake Center, correction, Southwest 204, flight level 340.
Southwest 3300, Salt Lake Center, right now. And those the other aircraft checking in.
Sorry, that's Southwest 204, 340.
Southwest 204, Salt Lake Center, right now. That is 1793 radar contact 50 miles west of Delta Vortex. Skywest 3300 radar contact 60 miles south of Southwest Vortex. Southwest 204 radar contact 5 miles southwest of Pocatello via 1.
Southwest 204, thank you.
Correction, United 14, Salt Lake Center radar contact plus 0703. I missed the Delta cell sign checking them in the air. Can you take in your call sign? Got a 109 Salt Lake Center plus 4063.
Salt Lake, American Multi, flight level 340, we are 2 miles east of Twin Falls, New York.
American 1 Salt Lake Center radar contact.
Salt Lake Center, good evening. License is checking with you, cruise level 0 and approximately 50 miles southeast of the Fort Worth, New York.
License, correction, license 26 Salt Lake Center radar contact.
I think we're all checked in.
Yep.
Delta 109 radar contact 20 miles west of Delta Vortex.
We'll check in. It was Seattle at looks like at Wild Horse VOR. ILR. That's where we go into Seattle. Just about.
Gotcha. So anyway, Craig, once I got her where she knew where she was, or thought she knew where she was, it was pretty good. So
Good.
thanks for asking. Oh.
We're gonna update my Zebo. Update my screen. I put the new Zebo in today, 4.7. Let's see.
Were the updates on anything worth anything, or just some small stuff?
Fix bugs.
Yeah.
There was some other things they did. Specifically, let's see what they did. Fix bugs, auto brake, disengage system, engage autopilot during go around, and Bruner hardware updates. That's it.
Well, look at that. My sim crashed.
No.
Yeah.
I'll let Center know.
0703-914.
What was your call sign there, Craig?
Southwest 204.
The Sun via the Saddle 4 Bravo arriving west. Southwest 3300.
1460, stop for climb, maintain funnel 330.
Final 323-914.
Salt Lake.
Radar contact lock.
Salt Lake American 1, Southwest 204 crashes computer.
American 1, roger. Traffic 12 o'clock, 35 miles opposite direction. Falling 737 level at 330. North site.
American 1 has them 1,000 feet below us on TCAS right now.
American 1, roger. United 1460, traffic 12 o'clock, 30 miles opposite direction. American 737 level at 340.
Craig, what are you gonna fire up in like Salt Lake City?
Yeah, I might give that a try.
So I got a Southwest coming at me. I got a plane coming at me 1,000 feet below me, 20 miles ahead.
You should descend immediately, right now.
And he says, let me know when you see him in sight. It's dark. That's United 1460. I might be able to get him. It's going to be hard with the sun. Oh, there he is. American 1 has the traffic.
American 1, roger.
Man, we're coming at each other fast.
I don't know if Craig's still on or not, but a few flights ago, I think before you were flying, we were flying pretty close. Duncan and I and Craig were flying.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up and I was like, well, that is a weird cloud formation. And I kid you not, like 3 seconds later, like all of a sudden I was like, oh, those are contrails. And the next thing I know, I saw the side of Craig's aircraft and literally just pulled up and banked to the right. And I didn't get a warning or anything, and I was a little pissed off. But everyone survived the incident. But it happens fast. I mean, it's super fast. Sure. So.
Man, 1,000 feet below me at that speed, it looks like he's going to hit me.
Does it really?
Yeah. Especially at night, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to tell depth. I didn't get a TCAS warning.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Craig, are you resetting?
You come out of Twin Falls or Boise.
Yeah, Boise. Yeah.
Yeah, Boise would work.
Not to sound creepy, Pat, but I looked up that Hillsdale neighborhood. Some friends that live in Phoenix, and that's a beautiful 44 home neighborhood deal. That's really pretty up there.
In Phoenix or in Prescott?
It's a Prescott. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, I was trying to figure out kind of where
In Hillcrest, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice area up in there. That's a real pretty area up in there.
Yeah.
Really like that area.
Is it
Got all
like
the
North Star or something as the builder? I can't remember.
yeah, and they got all the boulders and the cactus all built in. It's all natural up there. They just move them aside, make pads, and it's really nice. I
That's
just
neat.
really like a nice area.
Yeah, it looks very pretty.
Got the report for the sales, monthly report for market sales in San Diego here where I live, and the prices are still going up, which is good for me. And the prices in Prescott seem to be stabilized or coming down slightly. But I don't know what's going to happen in the near future. My gut feeling is we're going to have a downturn in the housing market, which is good for me, but not good for everybody else. Well, for buyers it's good, for sellers it's not.
Yeah.
And the market goes up and down all the time. But here at the beach, it just doesn't go down. It just doesn't. It doesn't get affected by the economy very much.
Yeah.
It really holds its value at the beach because it's just such small inventory.
Well, yeah, it's location. I mean, it's location, basically.
Yep. I think Craig get back in.
Somebody beat in. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm working on it.
Okay. I did not do anything when I got home, so if you guys, Salt Lake Center says something, somebody text me, I'm going to try to change real quick, and I'll be back.
Yep, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll cover for you.
Yeah, okay, Roger, thank you.
I got you. I got you back.
Okay.
I'm back listening to you guys.
Oh, Duncan. We got ATC in Salt Lake, and then we'll have it into Seattle also.
Ah, I was trying to work out where it was. I didn't actually look on the map where it was, but I could see there was some ATC coming out.
Yeah, we're northwest of Salt Lake City, headed towards the coast.
You top of descent yet?
Oh no! I'm 290 miles on top of descent.
Right.
Got 400 miles to go.
This
Got an
Tony's
hour.
way behind, isn't he?
Not far, maybe 20 minutes. Not bad.
I'm just setting up a conference room.
Okay.
back and running here.
Well,
Where,
you've not crashed,
Boise?
have you?
I
Have
did.
you crashed? Oh, damn.
Where are you gonna come out of? Boise?
I am, yeah, I dropped in about 34,000 feet. I'm getting everything set up now. Good. Everything's there. All right. And what was it? 6550? Was that me?
I'm sorry?
I was just trying to remember what my transponder was before I reconnect. Let's see.
Southwest 3300, expect 4.5 delivered by 2 months of bridge procedure. Their correction advice, Venus Romeo.
Believe that's either Johnson 300 or not.
That United plane that intersected me is coming right at you, Tony.
North. Yeah, let's see where we're at. Do that. Let's see. 340.
Southwest 204, forward,
And Southwest 204, just getting ready to contact you. Looks like I'm about 30 miles from Boise at flight level 350, descending 340.
Southwest 204, radar contact.
Thank you. Sorry about the interruption. Am I not supposed to connect midair?
No, it's okay. As long as when you do connect, that you contact them. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's hurt feelings got hurt here. It happens all the time. You know, when you pop in, I told him you had crashed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it wasn't unexpected.
Let's see.
Right, back to my office. Catch your streams
Okay.
in a minute.
All right.
See you guys.
Okay. You can darken the cockpit up here a little bit. It's getting pretty dark.
Okay, back.
Okay.
Just you still?
Yep.
No, I'm back.
No.
Oh,
Craig's back.
Okay. Well, welcome back, Craig. Where'd you decide to spawn in from?
Midair. Near Boise.
Okay. Did they say anything to you? You just roll with it.
Not really.
Nah.
Good.
I am turning over Boise, inbound to Vitus.
Okay.
Vitus.
Public Center,
Greg, we got some snow here yesterday.
Did you?
No, not really, but I did see the Maroon Bells got a lot there. So I thought it was the only way I was going to slip in that you guys have snow without you saying shut up. So
I don't say shut up. I say shut your mouth hole.
yeah. Right. That's a true statement.
Nah, I don't mind snow. I think we're going to get a little clobbered this year, but it just means lots of nights at the airport.
Yeah. Fortunately, outside, I would think.
One 10 at 13. $46 at 4. 76 at 8.
Direct bus, Sierra, bus 4, right? CP 10,000. Departure frequency 120.7, squawk 5354.
Salt Lake Center closing in 30 minutes.
Okay.
So where do I find the ISA average deviation for the airport? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm going to my descent page, and it's asking me. Hold on forecast. It's asking me for the ISA average deviation from standard at the airport, and I don't know where to find. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I think I know where to find it. Let me look at my OFP.
Yeah. So if you look at your descent winds block,
that's. Hold on. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Let me look at that right now. Okay, my descent winds block. I'm looking at that right now.
The far right number is the deviation.
ISA average. Yeah, but that only gives me doesn't give me the airport. That's wind information.
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta go to the top. Hold on. I think I know where it is. It is. Where is it? Let me go up to the weather. ISA average. Hold on here. I'm looking at my flight log. And I think this is it right here. Let me scroll down to the bottom. No, see, this is giving me waypoints, not airport.
November, do you think like to get our IFR to Boise?
My buddy Donkey in New Zealand's trying to call me.
Doesn't he know what time it is? That guy.
Let's see. What is ICE average deviation? Oh, I don't want the ICE average deviation. I want the ICE deviation.
Bravo, Romeo, Oscar, Papa. Then Spud for arrival, 10,000, departure frequency would be with you at 55337. November, reback, right? November, 9 Bravo, have a flight amendment you're ready to copy. Bravo, instead of after Twin Falls, Bud, after Twin Falls, it will be direct to Bravo, Romeo, Oscar, Papa, Hotel, Bud for arrival.
American 1.812.
.78.
You must like that. Yeah, I sped it up because I saw we were getting close, so I figured I'll speed it up so we don't have to play this game.
Yeah.
Contact Seattle Center 135.45.
3545, Southwest 204. Thanks for the help.
American 1, contact Seattle Center 135.45.
Over to Seattle Center 13545 for American 1. Thanks.
Seattle Center, Southwest 204, flight level 340.
Seattle Center, American 1 with you, flight level 340, 24 miles east of the Wild Horse VOR, 0.81 Mach.
The ground is Delta 12 ready for taxi. Delta 12 heavy runway 34 at taxi to 34 taxi to
And are you descending yet?
Negative. I've got 112 miles to the top of descent.
Lake Center, VATSIM, November, ready taxi temperature. November 5, November, runway 17, taxi kilo.
Give way for the heavy Airbus left to right.
I'm going to slow it down to 0.76.
That was 300. Just verify you turned left off the runway. Confirm. Abram, can we possibly go back on Echo? That was 300. The text of RPM Bravo. Echo cross from like 28 left. Echo full short from like 28 right at Echo. Taxi at Bravo, Echo cross from 28 left, full short from 28 right. Sky was 300.
Five zero right, Southwest 204.
Really?
What happened?
He's got to turn you? What for? Our speeds are just so much different.
Remember, this is the one that has a solo note.
I'm going faster. He wants to tuck in. Did he turn you left 5 degrees?
Right, right 50.
Really? Okay. Okay.
November 2 Delta Bravo, short of runway 17 at Kilo 7.
You know something? The ISA deviation at the airport doesn't make a difference. It's the descent ISA deviation. The difference between the average and the descent location. That's what it's trying to calculate. Okay. I know what I need to find. Let's see, where the hell is it?
Wait from the heavy Airbus departing line of
That is 1460 radar service terminated for change grid. I go to the Echo, 1430 to get back.
On the 7332 GQ transponder, take it off online.
5.
That's pretty.
That was 3300 cross runway 28 right at Echo. Continue taxi via Alpha, monitor the frequency.
We're right on Echo and taxi to Park via Alpha on around the Chick-fil-A scout. So it's got to take it up.
November 2 Delta Bravo.
Yeah, that's
turn right
negative
center 5. Runway 17 at Kilo 7, cleared for takeoff. Flight 310 at 5.
Right 15 and 5, take out.
Delta 12 Heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. From the 7332 Heavy, you got your now radar contact. Delta
138, 363.
From 7332 Heavy, on maintain 11410. And 1, refresh the setting maintain 12,000,
Down to 12,000, pilot's discretion, 3011 altimeter, American 1. $56 miles top of descent.
Copy.
From 7332 for
And I'll be coming in on the RNAV, RNP, Zulu, 34 left from Vitus.
Same here.
Nice descent.
I lost all my VNAV capabilities, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm maintained flight level 250, that's 12.
You mean after the sim crashed or generally?
after the sim crash.
Mm-hmm.
Starting up midair, having to do panel state loads while in a dive. It was fun.
Wah. Hear that, Tony? Hear all that complaining? He's setting himself up for failure.
No.
Yeah.
Direct Eugene, Southwest 204.
So he's going to fly you to Eugene and back out?
Apparently.
Instead of the instead of the RNAV from Vitus? I'm going to request the RNAV when I call back in on my descent
Not at this time, Megan. I got too much traffic, thank you.
Seattle Center, Southwest 204.
Southwest 204.
Yeah, any chance I can get set up for the RNAV Zulu Vitus approach for runway 34 left into Eugene?
November 992 Delta Bravo, affirmative.
And Seattle American 1 would like to request the same R&P Zulu into 34 left for American 1.
November 56 Juliet, November radar contact.
Copy that, thanks.
And Center, Southwest 204. You still want me going over to Eugene, or can I go direct Vitus?
November 56 Juliet, November radar 24.
Direct Vitus, Southwest 204, and you'll have Bison 26 joining us as well. There we go.
Makes life a lot easier for everybody when we're all on the same page.
Yep.
So, Tony, you know he's talking for you back up here.
Say again? What?
Craig's up here talking for you.
I hope not.
Yeah, he's already set you up.
Nice.
He already set you with the direct Vitus American 1.
I'm still with Salt Lake Center.
Copy that. So, Craig, he made me hang a left to direct to Vitus, so that should throw you a little farther behind me now.
Okay.
I start my descent in 10 miles, down to 12,000.
Pilot's discretion down to 12,000, Southwest 204.
Seattle Center, good evening, Southwest 703 with you at 15%.
Southwest 703, Seattle Center, hello.
How far behind you am I? Pat.
Let's see, I am from Vitus. I am at 78 miles.
78? Okay, so I'm 112.
Yeah, Seattle Center, American 1 starting our descent out of 340 for 12,000.
And Seattle Center, Southwest 703, we'll get the Arcata estimated.
Southwest 703, Arcata, altimeter 3003.
Right, 3003 for Southwest 703.
Southwest 703, across Lomac at above 6,000. At Lomac, there's the ILS from the to approach Northeast.
Alright, cross Lomac at above 6,000 and at Lomac, cleared ILS runway 32, Southwest 703.
I've never been to Eugene.
I think I have. I'm not sure though.
I've never.
MSA's 5,400 feet all the way around. So we gotta go from 5,400 feet to down to 370 feet here. Could be a nice descent. Come down over that range.
November 48 with KDEN 40 feet close in the next 4 minutes. I cannot authorize the VFR to park in the system, but I won't be able to provide flight following services.
3464, sorry about that, please, Tango.
November 48 with Yankee, runway 19, taxi Alpha. Jackson, altimeter 3040.
Oh, I know what I'm picking up. I'm picking up Seattle Center through Tony's headset. That's what I'm picking up. It's way in the background, but I wasn't sure what it was because he says he's closing. Gotcha.
Salt Lake
problem.
Center.
Yeah, Salt Lake. You're picking it up?
Yeah, I'm picking up your
I'm
Salt
sorry,
Lake.
guys. What can I do to get rid of that so you guys don't have to listen to that? Sorry.
I think
No,
I'm
you're
just
good.
picking up through your mic.
I just want to contact Seattle.
And do you have it on speakers or do you have it on your headset?
It's a headset. It's a 750.
But is Salt Lake coming through your headset or coming through your speakers?
Yeah, just headset.
Oh, okay. We were picking it up there. Okay, heading down.
What was your cruise altitude? 360?
Or, oh,
3-4?
mine?
Yeah.
Mine was 3-4. Yeah, I'm down through 2-6 now.
$60 traffic change for
So like he's going off.
Mm-hmm.
2476, good.
My transition speed's 280 knots.
Okay.
Seattle Center, good evening. Flight 26
Looks like we're the only guys coming in.
Nice. I'm coming up on start of my descent. I have Vitus at 78 nautical miles.
Yeah, I'm 43 miles. We're doing great. No
Okay.
problem. Absolutely no problem here.
And I'm gonna bump it up. I was holding on to 0.76 there.
And I might request VFR at 18,000. I might cancel IFR at 18,000 so he doesn't have to vector me in.
Seattle Center, Caravan 9655 drop. We're about 10 miles southeast of Seattle. We're looking to pick, we're gonna fly straight in. Right.
That way he can not have to deal with us.
Yep.
Speak for yourself.
You want him? Oh, you want the full Monty, huh?
I'm doing it if he's working on his solo stuff.
You're right. That's probably a good reason too. Yep.
531 Caravan 9555.
You're right.
And for the record, I didn't get to answer that, Pat. Yes, I always want the full Monty. Just FYI.
Vitus at or above 5,800. Cleared for the RNP Zulu 3-4 left approach for Mecca 1. That sound good?
Yep.
Yep.
Seattle Center, Southwest 204, descending from 340 to 120.
I'll be going into Vitus at 8,000.
Seattle Center, is it possible to bump up to flight level 30,000 for Delta flight level 30,000.
3011 on the altimeter.
Thank you.
I can take 310. Still patrol. Climb maintain, flight 310.
And I got 749 on the minimums.
Yep.
For 0.3 RMP.
Speed my discretion, Southwest 204.
Which way did you guys say you're coming in? I don't want to mess up any radio code.
North. 34 left, RNP Zulu, landing north.
Yeah, but what do you come? Okay, say that again. Via the what?
We're coming in on the we're coming into 34 left, RNP Zulu from VIDAS.
VIDAS, thank you. That's what I was looking for on this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep. At or above 5,800.
Good, sure. So they have me coming in through Eugene or something like that.
Eugene?
No, you should be going straight to Vitus. And not to Eugene.
That's going out. My deal.
Yeah. That's going out and coming back. No, just go straight to Vitus. And then take the RMP Zulu, which should take you to Vitus, Zuzak, Wump, Comfy, Disso.
Okay. See if I can find another chart. I'll get it. Yep, Disso, Wump, Vitus, VIDAS.
Let's see, he cleared me to descend, so I can take it all the way down to 1,400 feet, which is the minimums on the approach. And we're backing it down to 250, 30 miles out. Camera. Everybody in their seat. It's clear out here. I didn't understand a word he said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, direct to Vitus.
And we'll be exiting right. And there's 6 gates.
Yep, I'm 20 out from Vitus.
Okay.
Cross Vitus 5800 or better, cleared RNAV with Zulu approach, runway 34 left, Southwest 204.
Why did my descent rate was a little too shallow? Now I'm speeding up. Okay, we're coming down.
I would actually like to taxi back to next to the runway for takeoff.
Back in the groove.
What would you like to do on the system? Lie. I have no idea.
Okay, we're all locked in now. Is the runway aligned with the
344.
American 1 cleared to land 34 left.
344 heading. And, yeah.
Oh. My screw up. I see where I screwed up. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I put a reciprocal in and it wasn't straight. I put the wrong value in, so I'm good. Okay, I got the field. Nice blinking lights over there.
Well, your screen, this first time I looked at your screen, it looks good. Looks real good.
Yeah, it's looking great. Feeling good too.
I have so much extra energy. I started my descent way too late.
Mm-hmm. I know that feeling. Okay, go flaps 1. Turning in about 10 mile. at Disso.
Seattle Center, and very good evening, Dragster, Charlie Kilo with you, flight level 19 for 300, where I can go that.
Flaps 2.
Hurry up.
Come on, slow it down, baby. Flaps 5. Flaps 10. Slow it down. Okay. You're looking sweet here. Good speed, good altitude.
Southwest 204, clear to land 34 left, Eugene.
And let's take it down. Let's take it down at minimum. So we got the airport. Gear down, flaps 15. Slow it down. My bird.
Right now we're about 500 basically the throttle our next plan up to 3,500 after clear pressure 2,500 down clear down
Flaps 30. 4 miles.
Cool. Clear climb up into the Bravo.
2500.
Ground approach checklist. 3 down in green. Flaps 30. Attendant notified. Runway clear. Clear to land. Speed brake armed. Happy's looking good. Power's looking good. A little more power. Continue. Don't float it, Pat. Little float. Little float. Then I slammed it the last 10 feet.
I got
Probably all those goomies.
Yeah, it didn't feel good. American 1 will be going full length, exiting at Alpha 2, Alpha Bravo to the terminal. Alpha Delta.
They would like to pick up a pop-up IFR International pop-up.
American 1 clear. It's all yours.
Kilo Papa.
Ground flaps a little high.
You're gonna touch down at 243 feet per minute. I'll take it. That's acceptable.
12, I'll let you know that I'm popping off the link here as a furthest, so I'll just give us a tech wrap. I'll be back in 10 minutes. All right.
1,000.
My aircraft. My bird.
Your bird. Me?
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 300. 200.
Oh, hey Tony.
Yeah.
I was. You were asking how you stop that. How we hear you through your headset. When we fly in joint AVA, we always put push to talks for Discord and VATSIM.
Gotcha.
That way, everybody's not hearing everybody else. With us three, it's fine. Yeah, we always have a push to talk for Discord. Looking good there.
Good job, Craig.
Looking real good. Did you see him go by on my stream?
Yeah.
Lighting here is excellent.
Center Southwest 204, clear runway 34 left, Eugene. Alpha Delta depart, thanks, have a good night, nice work.
And I'm turning on the Delta.
55 Bravo, RNAV runway 2 approach, oh, we could do vector final for 55 Bravo. Clear 55 Bravo, roger. Roger.
How you doing back there, Tony?
Downer, dragster, 6 Charlie Kilo. Dragster, 6 Charlie Kilo. Sorry about that. I kind of forgot about you, but your radar contact. We'll call it. Let's see here.
You hear that, Craig? No.
Yeah, it's dragster, so that's Coletta.
Yeah, I'm good.
Somebody you know?
No, I switched to push to talk, and I didn't know if he could hear if I answered or not.
Oh. I didn't. You're getting drowned by
Yeah.
good old VATSIM.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm going to go to voice push to talk also right now and see what happens. Let's see, I'm
I'm
going to
50
go.
from Vitus, 50 Vitus.
line, trigger, service, change group. Copy that, have a good night, have a good reader. Aircraft calling, very good. I'm 25, no one's staying far down to 7. 45, to the San Jose Airport, team departure, center 5, team 6 hours, with me, block 343, 475. San Jose, team 6, the next 6,000, you risk 475, 625, runway 34, departure, and team field on 3031. Left at 3031 for left. Center American 6, IFR, Seattle, Jacob. Check 49, kill aircraft, break lot, 8 radar contact, Delta. Lot 3, block 30. Right heading 10, right turn heading 10, Bravo. Center at director 6 Charlie Kilo Indy, direct contact. Right 6, proceed invited above 5,800, invited to yard airman, runway 34 left approach. Advised 8,500 or above. We're clear, so there are now RNT to move 135 left, 34 left. Invited to above 5,800. Copy that, 5,800 advised. Say the call center again, request. Director at 6 Charlie Kilo, direct, request direct contact. Direct 6 Charlie Kilo, negative, way too late airspace. Any chance of leaving late with Charlie? Direction 6 Charlie Kilo, stand by. Roger, thanks.
Looks like there's a lot of emergency equipment involved over there for your charter, whatever that is.
Chairman 55 Bravo, turn right heading 190 Bravo. And left 45 45 runway 4 left. Charlie up. Charlie Alpha for the left. Aircraft calling at team field, stand by, heard you. American 1549, expect PDC.
American 1300, checking in, flight level 340.
Good for you, girl.
1300, Seattle Center, walk forward. Seattle Center, Legion 44, 114, push on to Tango.
Where are you, Tony? I'm looking for you. I don't see you out there.
9 miles away from Vitus.
Radio check.
Yeah, oh, that's why. Okay. I put you on daytime on my big screen so I could watch your landing.
Yeah, 27 from Wolf.
So we watch all the carnage.
Yeah, right.
Dude, mine was difficult. Forced landing again.
Their internet crash.
Oh, internet crash. South.
What?
Seattle Center's off. It said something about the internet crashed. Oh, maybe not. Get you. Never mind. Shut up.
Hi. Alright, that was weird. Thanks. Flight present heading, and within maintain 5,000 visual free for left. Seattle Center, turn system clock, traffic, Golf Bravo, Charlie Fox, Bravo, Bravo, Fox, Bravo Hotel is on the ground at Everett, request to be a part of Vancouver, and we're ready for taxi. Golf Bravo, 74745, runway, actually say aircraft type. 475, and we're Cessna 414. Cessna Golf Bravo, would you be able to take runway 34? Yep, we should be able to do that. Cessna Golf Bravo, runway 34, taxi via Delta Golf. 34 right, Delta Golf. Golf Bravo, Delta. And 45,500. 45, radar contact. Climb maintain 15,000. 250, 15 for Lumpy. Center, director,
At the airport. Off on the horizon.
Director, Charlie Kilo, negative. I'm trying to get a hold of center vehicle that's well out of, or we were requesting to go direct to out of my airspace. Okay, sorry. No problem. Allegiance 4401, exactly. Allegiance 4401, runway, give me left, Tango Bravo. Alright, Tango Bravo, Allegiance 4401.
Down a bit. Drag required. I didn't bring my pumps. There we go. Let's see.
Caravan 55 Bravo, race heading 280, vectors to fund. 280,
I got you, Tony.
Okay.
645, turn left, Seattle, VOR, maintain level,
Direct Seattle, 3530.
paper.
Right, let's say 3530.
Bison 26, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 left, Bison 26.
Anybody else on this full aircraft momentarily?
Okay, I got you on the big screen. I'm parked right over the top of the VOR for visual purposes only.
Bravo, 3.5 miles from the boat. Right heading 300. 2000, lower craft, crazy RNAV. Right turn, 310, 3 south, clear RNAV, 2 into Bravo. Thanks, I got the number. Left, heading 080, back to the bottom. 280, bottom. Left, 080. Yeah, heading 080, back to 30.
They're coming around the corner.
Ah, there you are.
And Seattle Center left at 645, we're going to step away for a couple of minutes.
Roger, advise when you're back.
Actually, kind of a fun little approach.
Yeah, it is.
I agree. It creeps up on you real fast.
Yeah.
Wind 32006.
Take off 34 right on the Gulf River Hotel, thanks.
You're welcome. Have a good night. Sorry, I can give you better service. Hey, no worries. I appreciate you. Alaska 3317, descend of 18. 4,000. 4,000. Alaska 33. Alaska 3317. Seattle Airport. We'll call 9 to 10 o'clock in about 13 miles by the field site. This is on the field. 3317. Alaska 3317, Roger. Good visual approach, runway 34 left.
So you said he was doing a solo tonight, huh?
Well, that's just what it says in the VSR.
Is that like a test or just?
44 runway 3 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 2 left, low easy, 4-1.
Center American 1300.
American 1300, Geo Center.
You'd like to step away for 5 minutes if possible.
American 1300, after process requested, before you go, clear for your descent.
My mommy said I had to put my PJs on.
Your arrival.
You what?
American 3018.
That squeaky voice.
Okay,
Yeah.
via the Timber to arrival, Portland, landing west.
I think it's a girl, not a little boy.
American 1300.
Paper.
Okay, great. We'll give you a call when we're back. Thank you.
No pressure, Tony. We're all watching.
Thanks.
Alaska 645, welcome back.
Oh, no FNO tomorrow night.
Well, why's that?
Because there's no FNO. I don't know.
Caravan 5, Bravo, no traffic between you and Port cancellation. Next frequency. Service terminated for you to change in the group.
Emergency Caravan 5, Bravo, cancellation.
So look at a weird thing going on in VATSIM on Saturday, October 7th. 12 pairs of city, 12 pairs of cities on VATSIM around the world for 24 hours. Halifax to Dulles, departing 1800 Zulus, the first one.
4401, radar contact, maintain level 35, sir.
Right up to 4401.
Fly between 10 city pairs starting October 7th for 24 hours.
Left 33, 17, runway 34 left, clear to land. 24 left, clear to land, 33, sir.
You actually have to book it.
Really?
Yeah, you have to book a
What
slot.
cities?
It says the first one I'm looking at is Washington, Halifax to Washington Dulles. I'm trying to find some other ones. Oh, that's leg 9. I don't understand this. Hold on.
Bravo, Hotel, radar contact, and put off the final
Okay, leg 1, Christchurch, New Zealand to Sydney. Leg 2 is Darwin to somewhere in Malaysia. Hong Kong to Ho Chi Minh. Singapore to Bangkok. Dakar to Mumbai. Dubai to Doha. Johannesburg to Cape Town. Marrakesh. Tunis to Marrakesh. Halifax to Washington. Brussels to Lisbon. Damn it, Tony. You're supposed to tell me you were landing. I totally missed it. It looked good, though.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. 526.
That's
Go ahead. Let's see how the guys and landing. Thanks for being here and doing your good job on solo.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you, guys.
Well said, Pat.
yeah, good job, Pat.
You're welcome. And the other ones are Montego Bay to Monterey, Mexico, and Rio de Janeiro to Buenos Aires. I gotta figure this out.
526 rudder.
As my colleague said, you did a great job, man. Thanks for being here. 526.
No worries, and thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, that was a little bit of a... Did you record it or anything, Pat? I mean, come on.
Hold on, let me look.
It won't show up, I don't think, on VATSIM. It was a little bit of a rubbish landing. If it was...
I'm gonna replay the toggle the replay mode. Hold on.
Tony, make your third left. Or second left. Third. I'll call your
Hilo?
turn. I'll call your turn.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't see Pat. Did Pat disconnect or anything?
Yeah, I disconnected so I could replay. I'm trying to figure out this replay.
Good.
So pull on to my left, Tony, and you'll be between Pat and I.
Roger.
That's your turn right there.
Gotcha.
Dragster, 6, Charlie Kilo, request flight level 2320.
Charlie Kilo.
Off-road.
320, time very much, Dragster, 6, Charlie.
Some dude walking around out here. I didn't know he was gonna get killed.
And your door just popped open.
Alright, so let's go direct left VOR.